Hi, let's see now whether whether it's working, because obviously I forgot how to do wife streaming. And let me see now. Oh, it's working. So there was update. Obviously, there was update with YouTube, and you can do wife without additional software, which is strange. Okay, sorry for the if someone watched the first part, the my failure, my failed attempt to go live. Apologies, but I haven't done this for a long time, so I decided to make one short live. I hope you hear me. If someone is watching, can you please tell me if you hear me? I didn't announce that I'm going to have a live tonight, so maybe there will be not so many people. Just I wanted to share some information about October 2023 and Saturn direct. If you can hear me, this will be perfect. Let me see if I can check by myself. Okay, Moonlight. Thank you. You're perfectly audible. Oh, very difficult. Audible. Audible. Okay. Thank you for watching Moonlight. So today I'm going to discuss just in a short video, in a short streaming, what is going on in October, and some information about the Saturn direct. First of all, the most important thing now that Mars and Ketu are together, they are conjunct. And as you probably know, Mars is Mars. What are Mars and Ketu in Vedic astrology? There can be some events, more aggression, more arguments. So you have to be more calm these days, especially today, tomorrow, the previous few days. It is normal to be nervous. It is normal to have some problems, or it is normal to have something that is boiling in yourself. So you have to be more calm and to wait a few more days. Mars and Ketu will go apart again. Just now, today and tomorrow, it is complete conjunction. So this can bring a lot of stress in your life. So you have to calm down and just wait a little bit without taking important decisions, emotional decisions. Just wait for a few more days, and Ketu and Mars will go apart again. So before proceeding with the other things, just to mention that this is Vedic astrology, and this is different from the Western astrology. We use sidereal system, so it is very important to know your sidereal zodiac natal chart. The other thing that I want to mention, that you don't know, if you don't know anything about Vedic astrology, you can check my videos, you can check YouTube. It's full with brilliant astrologers who are speaking about Vedic astrology, or you can buy my books. Vedic astrology is in simple. This is for beginners, and nakshatras in Vedic astrology. These are for people who have not only beginners. It is really nice book. It is for people who have studied Vedic astrology previously, but it gives more practical knowledge. So the other few important things that are happening in October. The first thing is the eclipse on 14th of October. And after this, at the end of October, 30th of October, Rahu and Ketu are changing their zodiac signs. And this is very important because Rahu and Ketu, these are the north node of the moon and the south node of the moon. They are the points, or we call them shadowy planets, that they cause the eclipses. That's why we always check where Rahu and Ketu are placed and where they are transiting, because they will change the energy. So basically, October is one of the most important months this year, because many things are happening. Eclipse, change of Rahu and Ketu, which is one of the most significant astrological events. And the other thing that is happening is that at the end of October, Saturn gets stationary. It's already very slow, but at the end of October, it will get really slow around 6 degrees of Aquarius. So if you have planets around 6 degrees of Aquarius or ascendant, this means that you can expect some event that will happen in your life. Of course, everything depends on your dasha. The dasha planets are the most important planets, and they determine what tendency you have in your chart. So the most important thing is to check your natal chart. The most important thing is to check your dasha planet. This is just what I'm saying. This is just general information. It can be valid for some people and it cannot be valid for other people. Everything depends on your natal chart. Every person is unique. Every person is a diamond, different diamond, and every natal chart is unique and has its own qualities and own way of own system, I can say, of events. So always check your natal chart and your dasha planet. And when we're speaking about transits, it is good to check them from ascendant and from the moon. Ascendant is more physical. It gives you more physical opportunities, while the moon gives you more karmic events. It's related with the spirit, with the soul, with the inner world of the person. And I have noticed from my practice that the transits from the moon are more karmic. I mean, events are more karmic according to the transits. So Saturn will get stationary at the end of October, 6 degrees of Aquarius. Remember that degree, because after this you can check whether you have planets and you can expect some event in this or idea or something. It can be not only event, it can be to meet someone or person or something in the field where your Aquarius is positioned in your natal chart. If you don't know where is your Aquarius, you can check my website www.astrology. I will give it to you. All the information about, everything is in my description of the video, so you can find them. I'm going to give you my website where there is chart calculator, which you can use and to check your natal chart. And there are different articles, consultations about me, so you can check it too. Marcy Alexander, your books are awesome. I'm very happy that you like them. Which book did you have? Both of the books? I mean, the Vedic astrology and nakshatras. They're for beginners mainly, but this book is really for beginners. It's for students. It gives you the background, but this is brilliant. I'm Virgo, but I love it. I read it, even I read it again because it's really nice. Yeah, nakshatra is really good. Yeah, I've written it. It was very difficult. I took information from my coaching. I mean, from my clients in astrology, and from the courses that I've been that I passed while I was studying. From my friends, they have different nakshatra experiences. So everything I put it in this book, and it's really, really good. I'm Hasta too. I have Hasta in my chart too, and the widow maker, the fixed star that makes the widow makes people widows, right? I have the exact degree. Uttara Shada. Yeah, it's nice. Moonlight. The books are only in Amazon. Because I'm self-published author, I don't have a publishing house. You can check in the videos. I'm going to send you a link, but all my books are in the videos description. Just a second, I'm going to send you. I haven't done videos live for a long time, so apologies for that I'm a little bit not very concentrated. But there are so many things appearing on the screen, and apologies. So I didn't put the link for the nakshatra. Oh, I put it. Okay, so I'm going to send you. This is the link, but depends which part of the world do you live, because you have to choose Amazon in your region. Just so you can write, this is from United States, but yeah. Maga ascendant and moon and Satabisha sun. So we have moon in Maga and moon. This means Leo. I'm Maga ascendant and moon. Leo. Saturn will be direct in your 7th house. So in a minute, we are going to discuss the ascendants. I posted a link. Basically, you have to choose Amazon in the region where you live. If you live in United States, Amazon.com. If you live in United Kingdom, Amazon.co.uk. If you live in Netherlands, Amazon.nl. And there you can find the book, Nakshatras in Vedic Astrology. Easy and Simple is the name of the book. This is for the Nakshatras. And Vedic Astrology, Easy and Simple. This is the other book that I have. It is, I like them both. I have some art book too, because now I have a hobby related with more painting. I create this book. It's more artistically non-artistic, and I put the QR codes inside. So yeah, it's really nice, and some kind of wisdom inside. So yeah, here, and you scan the QR codes and the video opens. Yeah, just now, this is my hobby. I love doing that, and I just wanted to tell you, to share this information. So we'll proceed with the astrology, and if you have any questions, you can ask them. Things I didn't know, and we were also ordering the art book, and it looks like so much fun. So 14th of October is the eclipse. Then Rahu and Ketu are changing their signs. Rahu goes in Pisces, Ketu goes in Virgo. This is really important. Really important. You can check my videos. I have already have videos about the eclipse. I have already videos about Rahu and Ketu and the change of the zodiac signs. And Saturn goes direct on 4th of November. You know, when one planet is retrograde, this means that you have to turn inwards. You have to go inside and redo the things, rearrange the things, refix the things, recover. So now when Saturn goes direct, you will have the opportunity to proceed with your life and start building your life, because Saturn, you know what is Saturn. Saturn is delay, constructions, hard working, many things. Just I'm mentioning a few of the meanings. And now when Saturn goes direct, you have the opportunity to work hard and see results. Previously, in the past few months, maybe you work hard but you didn't see the results. Maybe you had to change, maybe you had to think over, to prepare things, and now it's the moment to work and to see the results and to go forward. So this is really important, because Saturn is a very slow planet. I think from the visible planets, it is the slowest planets, right? And when Saturn goes direct, this means that the energy will change too, especially for people who have planets in Aquarius, ascendant in Aquarius, people who have Dasha in Saturn, Dasha planet is Saturn. You will feel it, especially for people who have Aquarius ascendant or Capricorn ascendant, because this is your ruler. This is the most important planet in your chart. So yeah, this is really important for these people, especially for these people. So now, if you have any questions, thank you, Angelique, for the nice words. If you have any questions, you can see the pictures over there in the back. I don't know whether you see it, but this is next to the roses. There are paintings, some paintings that I printed on a special fine art and debombed, but whatever. So if you have any questions, now is the moment to ask me related with the topic, or I'm going to proceed with Saturn direct for all ascendants and moons zodiac signs to see in which sector you can expect some kind of movement and some kind of change of the energy. Do you have any questions for now? Just to see. Next time I'll be prepared. Any questions? No questions? Okay, so now I'm going to proceed with all the ascendants. For it is important to mention that, again, I'm always mentioning this, but it's very important. This is general information. You have to know your natal chart. You have to know your dashas. They are the most important thing. The other thing that it is very important that you have to check the transits from your ascendant according to Vedic astrology and the moon according to Vedic astrology. So for all people who have Aries ascendant and moon zodiac sign, Saturn will go direct in your 11th house. 11th house is related with income. 11th house is related with friends, with professional circles, with big organizations, with dreams, fulfilling your dreams. So previously, maybe in the last few months, you had problems in this field, but now if you work hard, you can change your job, for example, or you can get more income, or you can change the source of income, the source of wealth, the source of funds. You can find new friends or repair the problems with your friends, so you can start a new beginning, or you can start doing things to fulfill your dreams and to find what you love to do and have more income and more money in your life. So this is really important house, but of course you have to work hard. Saturn is hardworking. You cannot escape from this. For all people who are Taurus ascendants or Taurus moon zodiac sign, Saturn will go direct in your 10th house. The 10th house is related with your career, with your boss, with your fame, with your status in society. So now maybe you had problems with your company or with your management or you with your job, and now there will be some movement in this field. You can start a new job, or you can go higher in the corporate ladder. You can be promoted in some way, but remember that it will be the process will be slow, and you will have to work for it. Saturn will never give you easy fruit. You know what I mean? It will never it will give you the golden fruit, but you have to work and put the effort. For all people who are Gemini ascendant or Gemini moon sign, your Saturn will go direct on 4th of November in the 9th house. 9th house is associated with father, with religion, philosophy, education, higher education, publishing, luck, traveling, in some way tourism. So in this field, there can be some kind of change, positive change, of course. There can be some movement. You can start moving forward. If you had bad relationship with your father, maybe there can be maybe you can proceed with a new type of communication. I mean, with a new beginning with your father. But if you had problems with your education, you will be able to fix them more easily. If you want to start studying something, now is the moment to start doing the things so you can study, so you can start this education. If you want to travel, now the things will go easier for you to travel. If you want to publish a book, for example, and you want to be a self-published author, now the things will be easier for you. In the past few months, you have to prepare your book, and now is the moment to start to produce it, to upload it in Amazon and start selling it. For all people who are Cancer zodiac sign or moon sign, Saturn will be direct in your 8th house. Basically, I've always said, people who know about Vedic astrology, they know that 6th, 8th, and 12th zodiac sign, they are Dushtana houses, they are malefic houses, and they are associated with more negative things in life. But when a bad planet goes in a bad house, malefic planet like Saturn goes in malefic house, it is a good result. I mean, it gives positive results, but it will give you a lesson. you cannot escape from the lesson. But this lesson, you will be able to use the knowledge from this lesson to grow and develop. Saturn in the 8th house can mean a lot of things. For Cancer people, it is extremely important to see the natal chart. So of course you can start to change, you can start a transformation, you can start business associated with, I mean, if you have business or some kind of or business associated with occult, with psychology, with other people's money, yeah, this can proceed. I mean, you can start doing it, and the process, the work will be easier for you after Saturn goes direct. But keep in mind that this planet in the 8th house is a little bit more tricky. And yes, you can start a transformation, you can start everything, you can check your health, you have to be a little bit more careful, of course. However, your natal chart is really, really important in this case. So the good news is that if you want to change, now is the moment. You will be able. If you will have business associated with things with 8th house, now is the moment to do them. Just be careful what you are doing, because Saturn in the 8th house can have many meanings, but most of the meanings depends on your natal chart, which is unique for each person. For Leo ascendant and Leo people, Leo moon people, I mean Leo moon in Leo, Saturn will go direct in your 7th house. 7th house is associated with your partner, with your spouse, with business partnership, with all people that are not you, the masses. That's why when we speak about 7th house, it is a really important house to check if you want to be famous, because the fame are related with the masses, and masses is the 7th house. So now maybe you had some problems, Leo people, Leo ascendant and Leo moon sign. Maybe you had some issues with your spouse in the last few months. Now is the moment to start fixing them, and now is the moment to build a new relationship, and to better your life with your married life. Now will be the moment. So there can be some events in this field, in this sector of your life. For all people who have Virgo ascendant and Virgo moon sign, Saturn will be direct in your 6th house. 6th house is another Dushtana house, 6, 8, and 12. And in 6th house, when Saturn passes in 6th house, it gives some kind of challenges associated with health, enemies, conflicts, routine, your daily routine life with work. It can give some issues, some lessons. The good news is that Saturn rules Aquarius, and it will be it will have positive impact. But when Saturn goes in the 6th house, it always creates some kind of issues associated with the things, with the fields that rules 6th house. So now when Saturn goes direct, it is good to start a new regime, new life, new type of, if you want to change something, now is the moment to change it. But of course, you have to put the effort. You have to put the effort. You cannot escape from hard work. Saturn will make you work hard. For Libra ascendant and Libra moon sign, Saturn will be direct in your 5th house. 5th house is associated with children, with love, with romance, with leisure time, with art. So here, when Saturn goes direct, of course, the signification of the 5th house will start moving. There will be some kind of development in this field. If you want to have children, now is the moment to start trying to have children. If you had bad relationship with your children, if you had some issues with your children, now the things can be fixed. You will learn the lesson while Saturn was retrograde. You fix the problems, you recover the relationship, and now you can go forward. Of course, it is a little bit difficult period for all people who have ascendant and moon in Libra, because Ketu is transiting over your ascendant and moon sign. And Ketu is, I always say that, but Ketu for me is the most malefic, most dreadful planet. I don't like it at all. Ketu brings pain, Ketu brings sorrow, Ketu brings separation, Ketu brings death and rebirth. I don't like Ketu. This is I've always said this to in my YouTube channel, in my books. I think I mentioned about Ketu, right? Right, because people are afraid of Saturn, but Saturn is a very positive planet. If you work hard, if you put the effort, if you respect people, Saturn will always give you the golden fruit. But Ketu is not like that. I want to check something. Ketu is the karka of the indicator of spiritual growth, and in this world, the spiritual growth comes with pain. I think I have mentioned that Ketu is the most dreadful planet. Okay, I'll check it later. I don't want to bother to make you to make the video boring. But now for Libra ascendant, Ketu is getting away from your ascendant on 30th of October. And this is a good news for you guys, because you'll be able to start a new beginning. Just to drink a little bit of coffee. See what glass I have. Amsterdam. Okay, so now we proceed with Scorpio ascendant. Scorpio ascendant, Saturn will go direct in your fourth house. Fourth house is associated with home, mother, happiness, homelands. So this is really one of the most important houses. And if you want to buy something, buy new apartment, buy new house, land, car, now is the moment. You can go forward. And if you get some issues in this field, they can be fixed, but through hard working. Just remember, hard working. For Sagittarius people, moon and zodiac sign and ascendant, Saturn will go direct on 4th of November in your third house. Third house is associated with effort, with communication, with art, with short traveling, with hobbies, with courage, with siblings in some way. Just one of the most important thing is that third house is underestimated by most of the people who have astrology. But third house is one of the most important house if you want to have your own business and if you want to be successful, because third house is the effort, the courage, the willpower. And if you don't have a strong third house, you will not be able to succeed in your life, no matter how many talents you have and no matter what gifts you have from the gods. Because you see that there are a lot of talented people around the world, but not everybody is successful and not everybody is famous and not everybody gets to the top of the field. And the reason is that people don't have strong third house or sixth house. All successful people, or let's say most of the successful people, they have to have strong third and sixth house. Third house is the effort, the courage, the willpower, and sixth house is the routine and hard working. Okay, remember that, the people who love astrology. If you want to check whether someone will be successful you have to check the third and the sixth house too. So now if you have plans for some kind of communication or education or traveling, or if you want to start YouTube channel, maybe it's a good period to start it. Just remember that your ruler, Jupiter, is still retrograde till the end of December, I think. So you have to check this. You have to check your natal chart. You can book a consultation with me, and we can check if it's good time to start now your YouTube channel. So yeah, Sagittarius people, now you can start putting effort. Now you can go forward. Now you can travel if you want to start studying something. Now is the moment. For all Capricorn ascendant and Capricorn moon sign, Saturn will go direct in your second house. Second house associated with family, resources, money, savings, space, what you're eating, what you're saying. So now it's a good time. You can have more savings. You can start building your life, building the significations in your second house. I mean, family. I have noticed that many people who have transiting Saturn over the second house, they get married. Second, fourth house, people get married. So if you have plans to get married, maybe now is the moment you can proceed with your plans. If you want to have more savings, now is the moment to create your own plan how to do it. if you had problems with your teeth, for example, or your face, some kind of issues with the speaking, or some issues. Many people who have Saturn in the second house, they have problems with the face or the teeth. That's why I'm saying that. Now you can fix them. And next ascendant is Aquarius. For Aquarius ascendant and Aquarius moon sign, Saturn is over your ascendant, over your moon sign. So this is really important, because Saturn is not only over your ascendant or moon sign, but it is your ruler, and it's go direct. Now, I think maybe in the last few months you feel that you are stuck, but things will change. At the end of October and the beginning of November, things will change and your life will start going forward, and you'll be able to change your life and to change the things that you don't like. So for all Aquarius people, this is really important period for you. Go forward, work hard, and you'll proceed and you'll succeed. For Pisces ascendant and Pisces moon sign, Saturn is in your 12th house. As I told you, 12th house is Dushtana house. It is associated with losses, expenditure, everything that other dimensions, spirituality, other lands, foreigners, everything behind the scenes. So Saturn here will give you opportunity to travel or to put the end of something. Maybe you had maybe you were not able to sleep. Maybe you had some problems with yourself, with the inner self. And now when Saturn goes direct, you'll be able to fix the things, and you'll be able to proceed, in your life in a more calm way, because unconscious mind is associated with your 12th house. That's why when Saturn is there, it creates some disturbance in order to find yourself and find the peace in you. But now, if you have plans to travel, if your business is associated with other people and other cultures, it will be good for you when Saturn goes direct. Just remember that people who have a moon in Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, you are in Sadesati. And Sadesati is one of difficult period for each of us. And you have to be more careful with your soul. You have to be more careful how you feel. And you have to take care of yourself. Of course, you can check Sadesati my video, or you can book on consultations on my website. And there I can give you more specific advices what to do in your Sadesati period. Let me see the comments now. Ascendant Gemini, Cancer moon. Cancer moon, specific. Marcia Alexander, Virgo ascendant. Ketu is going over your ascendant. You know that. If you want Capricorn moon, specific is very specific. The good news that you are at the end of your Sadesati, which is nice, right? Ketu is will go over your ascendant, so you have to pay attention in order not to feel bad or sad. Pay attention to occult, to astrology, to psychology. Read books about spiritual development, psychological development, self-love. And this will help you in the transit of Ketu in Virgo. I've always said that people, when Ketu is transiting over a zodiac sign, it always detach you from the world and makes you pay attention to the inner world. And I have a lot of clients in the last year and a half. I have a lot of clients with ascendant Libra or moon in Libra, because Ketu is transiting over the ascendant and over the moon, and people wants to find the truth. They need support, they need and Ketu is astrology too. So I'm pretty sure that in the next year and a half, I have a lot of clients who have a Virgo ascendant or Virgo moon sign, because Ketu is transiting in the end of October in Virgo. Angelique, my son Mercury and MC in the 23rd in Aquarius. It's 20 degrees, so it's not 6 degrees. 6 degree now in the around 4th of November, 6 degrees is the degree where events can happen. If you have planets in this around 6 degrees, in this degree, at this degree, Saturn will go direct. Merci, I'm at the end of it. My entire life is changing for the better. Of course, it's always for the better. That's why Sarasati is not so scary period. Maybe the first Sarasati is a little bit more scary, but the second Sarasati is okay. I mean, it's not so, it depends what you have done in your life, and you reap what you sow, or what is the English phrase for that. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I can stop the live, and next time I will organize a special event. I will give information, further notice that I'm going to have a live. Do you have any questions? Yeah, our thoughts really creates reality. Yeah, there are things that are karmic, but basically there is a free will too. So astrology shows you the tendencies in your life, and you have to react in some way in order to have some kind of events. Okay. So I don't see any questions. So thank you for watching this video. I wish you great night, day, or wherever you, I don't know where you're from, guys and girls. Just have a great day or night. Bye bye from me.